Hey y'all, come on in here. That's so funny because I probably literally started my lives the same way for the last 3 years. If you've been following me for a while, you know I have started my live saying, hey y'all, get in here or come on in here since 2020 or 2021. Hey y'all. I want you guys to go ahead and comment Q4 in the chat. Hey Bill. Miss Zavon. Girl, when you coming out here to see me in Senegal? Come on. Comment Q4 in the chat. I miss y'all. I feel like I haven't been on live since last week, but I was like, I am sticking to my schedule. I'm keeping my word. So hubby's with the baby right now, and I'm like, let me at least come on here for More Money Monday, give you guys this motivation. Okay, girl, I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna text you right after this live too, so we can plan it out, because December is a really good time to come. Remember I told you it's not gonna be super hot. Thank you, girl. I'm trying to keep it together, y'all. I got my hair braided, so I'm like, let me try to keep it together. Let me just say something, okay? Having a baby changes everything. And you know, I'm a mother of 5 now, so my latest baby is my 5th child. But, you know, each time is different. And I also feel like, you know, this is my first child in my 30s, okay? When I had my other children, I was young. I was in my 20s. My twins were born when I was 26, maybe, like 26. So, like, you know, it's different. This child was born just before I turned 32. And everything about it is different. My energy level, different. The way to bounce back, not just physically, okay, because I'm still trying to lose this 20 pounds, but the bouncing back mentally is different. Emotionally is different. Like just finding my own self again, you know, like, and it's not that when you have children, you lose yourself, but you're not the same person that you were before you had the child. So, you know, it was like when I had my twins, this period of time between that, you know, having my twins and then now, you know, I got back to myself. You know, I discovered this version of Ellie. And now, you know, with a 5th baby, who I love him so much, of course, but it feels like I'm starting from the beginning. It feels like I'm starting from the beginning of, okay, now let me go rediscover who is this person supposed to be. So, you know, it's a whole lot. But God is good, okay? And I will definitely say that having, you know, stability, financial stability, peace of mind is very important for moms and for women and for all of us, because you cannot create the life that you want. You cannot become the person you're meant to be when you're stuck in survival mode, when you're trying to figure out how are you going to make money, when you're trying to figure out how are you going to pay your bills. How can you be in the space of becoming your best self when you're not quite sure how the rent is going to get paid, or you're not quite sure how you're going to meet the needs of your children, of your family? So, you know, making money, right? Growing your business, doing something that puts you in a different financial situation, it's important, especially with how the cost of living is rising. It is important. So what I really want you guys to understand, the reason why I had you guys comment Q4 in the chat is because I want you to know that it's not over. You still have time to win. You still have time to win this year. It is not over. The battle is not lost. I want you guys to picture this, okay? How many of y'all had New Year's resolutions for the year? Comment yes in the chat. Comment yes in the chat if you started this year like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna make this much money. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds. I'm gonna, you know, block this person. Like whatever the case is, comment yes in the chat if you started this year with some very clear resolutions of what you were going to do, what you were going to achieve, how you were going to do it, how much money you were going to make, who you were going to leave behind, right? Okay. And I'm sure there have been many things on that list of resolutions that you've reached, and there may be some things that are still in progress. There may be some things that have gotten brushed by the wayside. I know for myself, there's certain goals that I set and I'm like, dang, it's already October. Is this really going to happen this year? But what I want you to understand is that it's not over yet. You are in the 4th round. The bell has not rung. You know, so much of your success isn't determined by your circumstance, it's determined by your mindset. If you have already decided in your mind that it's too late, well then guess what? It's too late. Even if you are at the 31st day, right before the end of the year, again, your circumstance does not determine your success. Your mindset does. So the circumstances are that, yes, we have 90 days left in this year, 90 days or less. The circumstances are whatever goals you set, whatever resolutions you set. Some of them you've met, others you still have yet to achieve. That's what the circumstances are. But I want you to cultivate a very strong mindset between now and the end of the year. Do not get emotional over what you can control, and instead assess what you can control and make it a point to focus on that. So let's go over some of the things that you can control. You can control how you show up for yourself every single day. You can control how you talk to yourself, how you regard yourself every single day. Because if you, child of God, okay, if you stand in the mirror every day and tell yourself, oh, I don't, it hasn't worked already this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not good enough to start creating this type of content. I'm not good enough to go to this opportunity. I'm not good enough to start this podcast. I'm not good enough to talk to people about my brand. Everyone else is selling, eyelashes. I'm not in the position to start selling eyelashes too. If these are the conversations that you're having with yourself, and sometimes we don't even realize that we're speaking negatively to ourselves because we've become so conditioned to self-doubt. Sometimes you've been so conditioned to telling yourself that you can't do something that you don't even realize it's a negative state of mind anymore. You've been around people who are so used to telling themselves not to go for the next goal, not to try harder, not to go after it, that you have this habit of not going after it, not trying harder, telling yourself it's not going to work, and that just becomes your normal state of mind. But you can control how you talk to yourself, how you think of yourself, how you regard yourself. Because something that I've really realized in these last 4 years of me being an entrepreneur, nobody is worried about you. Everybody is doing their thing. So if you become so self-absorbed in what you think other people are thinking about you, it's really just your mind, your imagination, making these thoughts come to reality that no one else is actually having. I want you to give yourself permission to get out of your own way. I want you to tell yourself, right, these next 90 days, I want you to tell yourself and think about, I'm going to show up as the highest version of myself every day. So I want you to just think for a second right now. The version of yourself that you imagine to be, right? This person is traveling. This person has all their bills paid. This person is in shape. This person's skin is clear. This person is going to events. This person has a wonderful relationship. What is that highest version of yourself, right? We all have a vision of what and how we would see ourselves under perfect circumstances. So I want you to think about, what is that highest version of yourself? What kinds of decisions does that highest version of yourself make? What kinds of conversations, mental conversations, does that highest version of yourself have? How does that highest version of yourself speak to yourself? Do you think your highest version of yourself is telling yourself, You can't do this? No. So you have to show up as the highest version of yourself right now. I want you to comment show up in the chat. Thank you, girl. Hey, Tamara. Comment show up as her in the chat, or him, okay, if there's any fellas in here. Show up as her or show up as him. Visualize your highest self and show up as that every single day. Your job today, okay, in this present moment, is to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, and to make decisions that your future self is going to thank you for. That's all you have to do today. Your job is not to solve all the biggest problems of the world. Your job is not to figure out why such and such hurt you or broke your heart. Your job is not to figure out why the customer from 2 years ago didn't purchase. Your job is to show up as a better version of yesterday, and to show up in such a way that your future self will thank you. Your job today is to try to make tomorrow a little bit easier. And by you showing up in the present today as your highest self today, that means tomorrow's version of you is actually getting closer to the goal that you're looking for. You have to give yourself the permission to know that you can have all the things that you want to go after. You have to give yourself the permission to say, even though other people in my life, other people in my family, other people in my neighborhood haven't achieved these goals, I can do it. You are probably going to be the first person in your immediate circle or in your immediate family, maybe even in your immediate neighborhood, to make 6 figures, to make 7 figures, to own property, to have investment accounts, to have a trust fund, to generate passive income. You're probably going to be the first, but that's your destiny. And you have to give yourself the permission to show up as that highest version of yourself. I need you to understand that it's not over yet. We might have 90 days left in this year, but it is not over yet. You still have time. And does that mean that we're going to procrastinate? No, because procrastination is the audacity that God is going to give you another day. You see, the reason I came on here and went live today is 11:30 at night. I fed the baby real quick before coming on here. The baby's with his dad. I said, if I procrastinate and say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, that is me audaciously telling God that he's going to give me tomorrow. Of course, I pray that I'm going to have tomorrow, but we have to seize the present moment. I want you to seize every present moment. If there's something on your mind that you want to try, that you want to do, when it comes to promoting your business, when it comes to sending that DM, when it comes to posting that reel, when it comes to making that thread, whatever that thing is, do it today. Do it today. Do it today. It's not too late for you to still finish this year strong. It's not too late for you to still make $10,000 extra, $40,000 extra, $100,000 extra. It's not too late for you to still have exactly what you set out to have this year. It is not too late, but you have to seize every day. You have to seize the present moment. And you know what? Let me just be transparent with y'all. I cried today. I was crying today because pressure. Yesterday, I don't know what happened. I had some salad that just didn't sit right with my stomach. So I was just feeling so crummy yesterday and up through this morning. Then today I was troubleshooting with Facebook because I'm trying to get access to my business manager, which I accidentally deleted myself out of. And the Facebook people were like, sorry, but we can't help you. And I just broke down crying. And I'm like, God, I'm not ungrateful. I'm just stressed. I know you've put all this responsibility on me because I can take it. But today, God, it's hard. Today, God, I just need to cry. I got a lot of pressure. I take care of my team, my family, my parents. You know, I got this baby who always needs to nurse. Like, oh my gosh, I was just crying. And I allowed myself to cry. I think that must have been maybe 20 minutes. And it was like God said, okay, you feel better now? And I got my ass up and got back to work. Fed the baby, sat down at my computer and started getting ready for the next challenge that I have coming up on passive income. Worked on my seller scripts, finished my workbook, updated the site. So what I want you to understand is it doesn't mean it's not going to be hard. It doesn't mean you're not going to sometimes break down and cry. It doesn't mean that you're ungrateful for your circumstance, but you still have to seize the day. You still have to say, okay, you know what? I'm weak right now, so let me give myself 20 minutes to relish in this weakness. Let me give myself 20 minutes to feel this pressure, to feel this frustration, but also let me get back up. Because I want you to understand something. God would not have put this responsibility on your plate if it was not for you to carry. This goal that you have to make more money, this business that you have, that you dream of starting, you becoming the person who changes the generational wealth patterns in your family, all of that is on your plate because you are the one who is qualified to do it. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Are you going to have days where you're like, I don't care what Ellie says, I'm laying in bed? Yes. But I encourage you every day, seize the present moment. So when I had my 25 minutes of tears, I thought about what can I do today to make tomorrow a little bit easier? What can I do today to still show up as the highest version of myself? What can I do today to make sure God knows I am not audaciously assuming that he's going to give me another chance tomorrow? And I got up and I did what I needed to do and I did what I could. And here I am on live with y'all about 10 hours later from my crying breakdown to come and tell you it's not too late. It's not too late for you to still make this year the best year, for you to still have the same energy you had coming into 2024. It's not too late for you to add another passive income stream by the end of the year. It's not too late for you to get more customers in your business. It's not too late for you to have that first, second, third viral reel that allows your page to grow. It's not too late for you to set up these faceless accounts and make this money. It is not too late. Again, your success is determined by your mindset, not by your circumstance. Think about all the times where your circumstance should have made you fail. Think about all the times where your circumstance was not conducive to you actually getting out of that situation and being successful. But you've constantly made it past your circumstances, so you're going to do the same thing now. When I was on EBT back in 2020, living at my mom's house, that circumstance should not have produced a millionaire the next year. The circumstance of living at my mom's house, being on EBT, driving Postmates and DoorDash with my kids in the back seat, that circumstance should not have produced me turning my $1,200 stimulus check into a 7-figure business by April of 2021. That circumstance should not have produced that. But again, your circumstance does not determine your success. Your mindset does. Your work ethic does. Your belief that if God can plant the seed and give you the idea of what your dream life can look like, why can't you go after it? And another thing on that, one thing that I have realized in this last year of living in Senegal, living abroad, let me tell you something. You have full ownership on what your dream life looks like. You have full ownership on what your dream life looks like. Since this year of living in a completely different continent in Senegal, West Africa, I have really realized that sometimes we tend to all prescribe to the same ideas of success. And this could be why you at times are getting discouraged, because you're not seeing yourself having what other people have. But I want to remind you that your dream, what success looks like for you, the best ideal life for you, belongs to you and you alone. I want you to comment in the chat, it's my dream. Comment in the chat, it's my dream. It's my dream. And so I want you to know, don't feel discouraged that you don't have the Lamborghini, because sit with yourself. Maybe that's not your actual dream. Don't be discouraged that you don't have the big mansion down in, I don't know, whatever city by the water. Maybe that's not your dream. Maybe your dream is being able to have the money that you need to travel the world 24/7 and you don't have to worry about anything. Maybe your dream is being able to live on a big farm with your children, growing your own food and taking care of your parents. That's your dream. Don't get concerned or discouraged by the fact that what you see on social media doesn't match your current reality, because your dream belongs to you. Me living abroad for the last year, I've realized, wait a minute, I think my dream is making as much passive income as possible so that I can live anywhere in the world and be able to be 100% present for my kids. I told y'all a couple months ago, all I want to do is wake up, just open my eyes, and I've already made $100,000 for the month. Completely passive. I just want to be able to sit here, drink water from my Elsa cup, and I've already made $100,000 for the month without doing anything. I've had $500,000 months. I've had close to $1 million months. I've realized my dream, I want to be able to wake up and not do anything and make money. Even if it's not $1 million month, $1 million month that I had to hustle for, I will gladly take a $200,000 month that all I had to do was open my eyes and it was there. So what is your dream? You have to really take ownership of that and grasp onto it. Really listen to the life design that God is encouraging you to have. Really listen, right, to that voice. Really sit with yourself and think, well, who is this highest version of myself? What is she doing in her day? What does her dream day look like? Listen to that highest version of yourself and go from there. Your dream belongs to you. Your steps belong to you. How you're going to get there belongs to you. And this is why I'm reminding you, it's not too late. It's not too late for you to set up that passive income stream, for you to make more sales in that business, for you to launch that product. We're in Q4. This is the best time for you to launch something. If you've been sitting on this idea thinking, I don't know who's gonna buy it. I don't know who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. I'm about to show y'all something on ChatGPT. So when I was on, anyways, all of you are thinking, oh, it's too late for me to launch that product. No, this is the time. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. The girls are running up a bag on TikTok. The girls are running up a bag on TikTok. Y'all really not trying to hear me. The girls are running up a bag on TikTok on TikTok Shop. It's happening right now. You need to be setting up a theme page. You need to be setting up a TikTok Shop. You need to be going live while you're putting on your makeup. The girls are running up a bag. And this is something we're going to go over in detail in my passive income masterclass, which I want you to register for. Okay, it's at the link in my bio. The girls are running up a bag. And it's really made me realize, hold on. Okay, boom, I'm about to show y'all this ChatGPT prompt. It's really made me realize that these next 18 to 24 months, y'all, this is my hypothesis. These next 18 to 24 months are a crucial opportunity to make passive income on social media by having a print on demand or drop shipping store through TikTok Shop or any other medium, through setting up a theme page that is catered to a very specific niche. Okay, we're going to go over this in detail. And by consistently streaming to either TikTok or Instagram, if you choose to be the face of your brand. If you don't want to be the face of your brand, there's a way to still stream without you being on camera, okay, using AI. 3 things: print on demand drop shipping through TikTok Shop or Shopify, theme pages specifically on TikTok and Facebook, and thirdly, leveraging AI to create the content without you having to actually be out there. We have the next 18 to 24 months to run it up. I'm really serious about this, you guys. This is why I'm telling you it's not too late. Y'all remember in 2020, 2021, that was a really powerful era for course creators, for consultants, for coaches. That's when I got my start. It was a very powerful era. We're still in that era, of course. Consultants and coaches are still doing very well. But what I'm seeing as someone who is feverishly setting up passive income streams, these next 18 to 24 months are a prime opportunity for you to not only grow your actual brand and business on these platforms, but also for you to generate passive income without ever having to show your face. It's not a game. Y'all need to make sure you're in my passive income masterclass on Thursday. Okay, it's free. In my bio, I'm going to show you guys how to get your seat. Get into the class on Thursday because this is not a game. All right. Now, I just want to show you guys something about your dream life. So I went over this in my last challenge in the Financial Freedom Summit. But later on tonight, when you have a little bit of time, I want you to go to ChatGPT and give ChatGPT a breakdown of what your dream life would look like. Okay. Where are you? Where do you live? What are you doing with your day? What are your kids doing? Are you married? You know, everything that is in your dream life. And let me just show you guys. Okay. So you're going to literally write out your dream life to ChatGPT. So being at peace, families taken care of, just like whatever your dream life means to you. Okay. You're going to tell ChatGPT this. And then it is going to give you a day, an hour by hour breakdown of what this would look like in the future. And I want to tell you why this is important, because this is you starting to train your subconscious mind on turning this into a dream, on turning this from a dream into a memory. Okay? You want to make this a memory for your subconscious mind so that your brain starts to believe that this is actually the reality of what your day looks like. So then your actions start to change. So this does become your reality. So let me show you guys again, because I don't want this to go over your head. You're going to tell ChatGPT, your dream life. Write out a full thing. Being at peace, making 6 figures, whatever. I don't even remember what I wrote, y'all, but all this is your dream life. And then ChatGPT is going to give you an hour by hour breakdown of how you are living this day. So 6 a.m., you're waking up feeling refreshed and energized. You're feeling at peace. Your home set on a sprawling acre is quiet and serene. You can hear birds singing in the distance. 9 a.m., you're with your trainer. 12 p.m., your chef prepares a light, healthy lunch. Like, these are all things I put in my dream life, right? So you're going to do the same. Now, the part that's really important here is for you to ask ChatGPT, please outline what I need to do in a day on a consistent basis in order to achieve my dream life. This is where you get your schedule. So you need to wake up early. Here's your exercise, mindset and self-development, family time and breakfast, making your content, business growth and management. Here's your midday routine. Here's your afternoon routine. Get your prayers in. You guys know I'm Muslim, so I'm making sure I get my prayers in 5 times a day. Content engagement, review your strategy, taking care of the family, etc. Exactly. Now, the reason why this is so important is it's going to help you close the gap between where you are right now and where you dream to be. A lot of the time, and we just talked about this, you have the dream, the highest vision of who you want to be, what you want your life to be, but your actions in the middle haven't caught up yet. Let's make sure that these next 90 days before this end of the year, that we are aligned with our actions. Let's make sure the actions are supporting the dream life that you want to have. Let's make sure your daily habits, your daily decisions are supporting the highest version of yourself that you want to become. That is why you need to put this into ChatGPT and have it to give you this outline of what your day should look like. And every day you need to work to make sure your day looks like what is outlined for you. Because that is what is going to close the gap between your current reality and the dream reality that you want to have. And what I want you to realize is it's not that far away. Where you are now and where you want to be are not that far away. 6 months, in this case, maybe even 90 days of focused attention can get you much closer to the life, to the income, to the bank account balance, to the opportunities, to the experiences that you want to have. I just want you to show up and seize every single day. If there's something you're telling yourself, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. As soon as you get off this live, I want you to do it tonight. If there's something you're telling yourself, oh my gosh, I really don't feel like doing this. Maybe I can just save it for the rest of the week, or I'm scared to do this. I don't know if I should, I want you to do it tonight. As soon as you get off of here, I want you to do it. Take this as inspired action and go do it. I was just boohoo crying in my bed 10 hours ago about the stress and the pressure and talking to God. And after I got my tears out, God said, are you done? Okay. You can do this. I would not have put this on your plate if you couldn't do this. I want you to know that business would not be in your heart and in your mind if you couldn't do it. Making passive income would not be in your heart or in your mind if you couldn't do it. Starting that program would not be in your heart or in your mind if you couldn't do it. I need you to know that. It wouldn't have ever crossed your radar if it wasn't something that you could do. Seize today. Seize today. We have 90 days left in this year, and it's not too late. You still have time to make this the best year. You still have time to make that money. You still have time to implement that strategy. You still have time to get this faceless passive income TikTok money. You still have time to do it. So let me show you guys how you're going to sign up for the free passive income masterclass, okay? It's super easy. You're on my profile. You're going to click on the link in my bio. Click free passive income masterclass. Boom. You're going to register. Boom. And as soon as you register, you're going to see the option to add on the workbook. You're going to go ahead and add on the Millionaire Bundle so that you have the workbook that you need for class. Okay. Now, if you are ready to start generating passive income, make more money online, and you want to spend 6 days with me implementing 6 different passive income streams, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm going to make sure y'all get this done before the end of the year. So if you want to spend 6 days implementing 6 passive income streams that you can use to make 6 figures over the next year, DM me the word passive income. DM me the words passive income and we will get straight to work. Okay? We will get straight to work. Send it to me in a DM. So I really just wanted to come on here tonight and remind you that it's not too late. It is the final round. The game is not over. The buzzer has not rung. You are still going to hit these goals. You are still going to achieve these goals. You are still going to do what you need to do. But I need you to show up as that highest version of yourself every day. I need you to speak life into yourself. I need you to seize the day. As soon as you have something on your to-do list, don't go to bed without getting at least one of those things done. Procrastination is the audacity that God is going to give you tomorrow. We pray he will, but we don't know. So I want you to seize the day. Do something today to make tomorrow easier. My son is calling me. Yes, I think I do remember. I'm not sure, but I do love DC. All right, y'all. So head to the link in my bio, sign up for the free class. And if you're ready to spend 6 days with me, learning 6 different passive income streams, then DM me passive income so you can join my 6-day passive income challenge. All right. Love y'all. So proud of you. Send me a DM, a direct message with the words passive income right now, and we'll get you locked in.